we gotta go low res, because that's better than lower frame rate. Yeah, what you got?
Glitter, and buttons, and sequins.
You got glitter with a baby?
But I'm not gonna like just give her these things as is. I'm gonna put them like in Ziploc bags with water, so she can like try to when she presses on it, it'll like swirl all around.
I love that. Maybe.
Maybe. And tape it to the ground, so then when she's in her tummy time, she has something to play with.
That sounds dangerous to me.
Also got like I'll put some in bottles with water. It'll be kind of like a snow globe. I'm gonna glue the lid. Super glue the lid shut, so that if she accidentally opens it up, it's not gonna go everywhere.
Oh. I'm good with them.
The color scheme is pretty ugly here. Okay.
It went like really vertical on this thing.
I love vertical ice cream.
It's too big of a bite for me. Too cold. Overpowered my mouthpiece.
Anything special about that ice cream?
It's Cado, like CADO. I guess it's made out of avocados. It's meant to be like healthier. I think it still has a lot of sugar, or it might just be sweetener. But it's basically just avocado and some other like vegetable oils.
Is it good? Oh wow.
Really good. I'll get you some if you want to try some.
I am curious, yes.
We also have a chocolate one that I liked.
Chocolate avocado. That's just
I guess
low
they just go with chocolate and mint because it's like brown and green are like the two possible colours you could have in an avocado. Like one where it's all oxidized and one where it's just.
Don't forget
they've
black.
done something to make it not go black. Yeah.
How the hell do you play this game?
There's a fast attack and there's a long range attack.
Oh, I've got
And
holy water.
and there's a button that if you press it right now, you'll waste all your gems.
And I really don't know what button that is.
It's gonna happen. Have you ever once properly utilized that transformation?
I've won some fights with it.
Oh.
Okay, so R looks, so I'm guessing that means Z does the transformation. But on the Brawler 64 controller, there are two Z buttons, and they're both right behind L and R, and it's easy to accidentally hit them.
Okay, so don't hit those.
What's C up do? Does that use my item?
It might transform you.
Oh, it's Battle View, Action View.
Have you figured out that range?
C down throws my item. What does C right do? Not a damn thing.
I'm afraid it doesn't do anything.
What did we do last? We had somebody chasing us. Nope.
What is
It was L. Then what the hell is Z? Crouch? Alright, let's just load.
Quit. How funny. I forgot that Konami made in Castlevania. Thank you. Oh, I get both of them too.
Yeah.
You forgot Konami made Castlevania?
I did.
Who did you think made it?
I don't know. I guess I just thought, oh, wow, this is good. Well, that's really good. Is that mint in there?
That's mint chocolate chip. Could I just skip that the whole time? Okay, don't hit L. Z's okay. But I probably shouldn't do that either because look how tedious that is. And C down wastes an item.
Please tell me there's a speed run that goes through the entire game crouching.
Oh, you can slide there.
Just avocado puree, avocado oil, sugar, starch.
How do I get this?
Chocolate,
Oh, C right picks up stuff.
cocoa butter, and then flavorings.
Well, I don't think it's any healthier than eating ice cream and then an avocado, but I've got to say it tastes good.
Yeah, I think it's probably better than eating like the equivalent volume of regular ice cream, but it's still like a treat. It's definitely something I wouldn't want to just fill up on.
Okay, so C right is the do stop button.
What?
Yeah.
Who would ever want that?
See why I never remember what the controls are.
There's not even any action music when those guys pop up. They just...
Whoa. That seems like a lot of gold for just some guy who I didn't even get to see all the way. Yeah, so there was some kind of a chase sequence, and I had to protect a girl or something.
I'm in the way.
It's okay.
Nothing important is happening anyway.
Which way should I
Sounds
go,
like
Sarah?
this game.
Remember
Are
what
we
happened?
still here?
Yeah, we're still here.
Dang it.
But I feel like we just finished this area, but maybe I'm going the wrong way now. Rude. Status? Good. Should change that to status forward.
Maybe feel like so loud to listen.
The more quiet you try to be, the louder it's going to be.
Cool.
Should I be looking up a guide?
Oh, this looks like progress? Or does it say that every time I go through? What the hell is the look ahead button?
It's the one that transforms you into a wolf.
What? I think it's R. Okay, there we go. Man, it's different every game too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so glad that modern games have kind of standardized controls. You know, you expect every console to have dual analog controls, except frickin' Nintendo, because they do whatever the hell they want. And you expect the right stick to look around, and left stick to move, A to jump, R, or right trigger to shoot, if it's a shooty kind of a game, left trigger to zoom. It's just, you know what you're getting into.
I am a big fan of convention.
Yeah, have you ever been to a convention?
I have. I love all the costumes.
What did you dress as?
Ryoga.
I dressed as Delbert.
I'm proud of you.
There's something at the front. There's like switches you could hit or something. Wasn't I supposed to be looking for hints in here about what order to do stuff in? Something with the graves. Remember that?
All I can think about was when Mum kept saying that you would only get that joke if you had ever worked as part of a big soulless corporation. Because you said Delbert.
Yeah. Both of your parents kept saying that. They're so proud of themselves for knowing about that. We're so grown up.
Being a man.
We know all about working in soulless corporations.
They cracked me up.
How much soul does your corporation have?
They're pretty soulful.
Okay.
We all have a good time.
A nice couple of guffaws.
Yeah. We give each other a hard time. What the hell am I reading? Reflects off of a red rose, the enclosed jewel should be set free. For some reason, I'm just not absorbing that sentence. Okay, I need a red rose, and then I need to bounce sunlight off of it, and that will give me the jewel out of it. Do I have a red rose, and where do I find sunlight, and why should I care?
I think you care because progress. I'm just thinking of that trailer of that Final Fantasy action game going, I must kill chaos. And then that person running around a hedge maze with a bunch of cryptic clues everywhere. Trying to... Oh my god, jumping snake.
I can't believe that they just deleted that off of my disc. Come on.
There's a jumping snake on your ankle. You got a power up. Nice.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
I don't feel powered up.
You aren't going wow, wow, wow.
Yeah, it's not making the power up sound.
You're not even doing
Oh, it just turned purple because somebody spat on me. I think that might be the placebo effect.
What was that?
I think that might just be a placebo effect.
If that were the case, then I wouldn't notice as much. Like, why would Reese's ever taste bland?
I'm poisoned. That's why I'm purple.
Is your health going now?
Very slowly.
Oh, that is very slow.
I want somebody to tell me where to go.
I'm looking it up.
Door's locked from the other side. Okay. What about you?
You probably have an item that cures poison.
Probably. But doesn't the crystal like refill my health? The save crystal? And cure poison and stuff?
No, it doesn't.
Fine.
I always get stressed out with games that it's probably purifying.
Is there a way to check?
You can use it, and if it doesn't do what you want, restart the game.
One of these buttons has to check, right?
Do any of the buttons check?
No. Oh, okay. That's not what I want.
Oof. Oh wow. I actually found it.
Recover from poison. Drink to rid body of poison. I've only got 3 of them.
Ouch.
I've got to use one in the middle of an area that I'm just wandering around in aimlessly. I'm not going to use it. I'm saving it. I need it later, I just know it. The contract. Oh yeah, somebody dropped this or something, right? I forget how this works.
It's just a shop.
Okay.
Oh, you can buy some more purifyings.
Well, this is what I want.
It's kind of cheap.
What's that gray bar along the right side?
Is there a way to check what key items? Oh my god, look at that armor. No, you see how golden that armor is? It's invulnerable. It's invincible. You can't damage it. Look how much shine that sword has. Is there a way to check your key items?
I just got items. I've got Sun card, moon card, storeroom key. I have 2 moon cards for some reason.
Let's see here. The moment you cross the bridge and walk through the archway, you meet Henry. You see Henry pursued by the Frankenstein gardener with a chainsaw.
Yes.
Henry makes it to you and you have a brief discussion. After you talk, a long series of introductions passes across the screen. Frankenstein gardener will follow the whole way. You must stay between him and Henry. Henry can take only a little damage, so guard him carefully.
Yeah, we're through that section.
The gardener can't follow you through the door near the bridge, so he will run around the maze and catch up with you near the spot where the 3 stacked demon heads sometimes lurk. When you reach the gate, Cornell sends Henry through the forest. Now head through the nearest exit, saving at the white crystal along the way. Exit into the courtyard and climb the fountain. Touch it, and the game will ask whether you want to insert the rose brooch. Say yes, and you receive the crest half 1A.
I don't have a rose brooch.
You might have one in your key items. That's why I asked.
Well, these are key items. I've got a storeroom key here. Is that not a key item?
It's an item and it's a key, so it must be a key item. Do you know where that fountain might be?
Probably the exact opposite of the direction I'm going.
Oh, definitely.
Almost certain. Why am I moving so slowly now?
Because a lot of awesome stuff is happening. Namely, mansion?
Yeah, I've been here before.
Go outside here, though. Also, there's...
This is like where I started this area. There's all these gravestones out here.
Yeah, jump up on the...
Oh, this fountain?
Maybe? It's a fountain.
I can't get up there.
That looks like a very standard area, doesn't it? Bitch.
I did kind of bitch slap them. See, I don't know which of these switches to press. None of them mean anything to me. There are no clues.
Pause once more.
Damn,
You're
give
in
me
the
a lot of
villa. This is courtyard.
I don't know these names.
Well, after you get crest half A, which you might already have, or might not, I don't know, go back into the villa and say hi to Mary. She'll be delighted to hear that you saved her child.
Should I get the
Hand you
axe?
the Wait, do you have the copper key?
No. I've got a
Storeroom key.
Should I get the axe?
I don't know which one's better.
Oh, too late now. Oh, going for that one now.
You got the crucifix. Yeah, so I have no idea how to navigate this in a way that makes sense. Do you remember there being a fountain in the hedge maze? Or like before it or anything?
Not specifically, but I can sort of see there being one in there that I've just glossed over. God, N64 games were just so chunky looking with all that force anti-alias thing.
I can forgive them, but I also don't really want to play them.
I feel like I'm always looking through, like I've got Vaseline smeared on my eyes.
It's funny, the only 3D games the only N64 games that I ever want to play again is Majora's Mask.
I want to play Majora's Mask and Super Smash Brothers
Yeah, definitely Smash.
and Mario Kart.
Oh, definitely Mario Kart.
And even GoldenEye sometimes.
I'm going to disagree with GoldenEye, but I respect your opinion.
Oh.
Oh, that's promising.
No, just stuff.
Oh, it's just goodies.
And I can't even have it. So, which one is this?
There are a lot of PlayStation games that I want to play, but none of them are 3D. Breath of Fire 3 and 4? Oh yeah, that's right. Breath of Fire 4 is actually awesome. The Mega Man games, like X4, maybe X5, never XX.
Never exit. No!
God, what a horrible game that was. It's one of those games that you can't outskill, you just kind of out-health. Can you not pick up that roast beef?
Wow,
That was pathetic looking.
better safe, so I never had to do that again. So the storeroom is just for a couple of pieces of meat. Hardly seems worth coming back here with a key. Maybe that key opens some other things. Have I been in here before? Isn't that the bathroom? No. Does this game have bathrooms? Because I could really use one.
I was going to say that video games don't have bathrooms, but there are some video games that have bathrooms.
GoldenEye has a bathroom.
Oh, sure.
And I love it. I love that there's a bathroom in GoldenEye. That was my favorite level in multiplayer.
Breath of Fire 2 had a bathroom where you jump down the toilet.
Huh.
I think she might give you something.
Majora's Mask has a bathroom.
Yeah, sure.
Yes. Oh, we saw Mary's tombstone outside.
Did you?
Yeah, that was one of the names. Henry and Mary. I turned a switch on.
Yeah, you did.
Fate and stay here with my husband. Oh. I think we saw her before.
Yeah,
Killed
she's
her
the mother.
husband. Killed her husband in here. Oh yeah, and she sent the kid with me?
Yeah.
It's so hard to keep track of what's happened
When you play it
Stop.
once every 3 months,
Oh,
yeah.
that was cool. Except for the slowdown. Yeah, it has been quite a while.
It's gotta be at least half a year. Yeah, she was supposed to give you something, so I have no idea what we're doing here.
Well, let's just assume she's already given it to me then. Yeah, just wait patiently while I slowly walk through this door. Bitch. What, is that
Okay, well, in that case, you got the copper key. Return to the maze and go into the copper door. And you find the Frankenstein gardener again.
Power up! Return to the maze? You said?
Yeah, there's supposed to be a copper door that you can go through.
Oh, I love it.
Jump into the gully, jump up on the bridge, jump over and follow the gully to a secret area with a torch that conceals a roast beef. Trot over the bridge, smash open the torch, grab a cure ampule, drink your health, eat a little roast chicken if you need to, and save at the white jewel. Touch the front of the building, Cornell puts on the 2 crest halves in the empty spot. You can open the door. Steps lead into the depths of the crypt.
This room just has nothing in it.
So all this means that you're going to a new area.
I would love to see a new area.
Now, did you follow what any of that was?
This song sounds like it almost might sound nice. Except I can't hear it.
It's got nice details.
When it was doing the...
With the harpsichord, yeah. Every game needs a harpsichord in it.
Every game.
Every soundtrack needs a... I should start composing with harpsichord. There's no reason for me not to. I technically have access to one.
Really?
I can go to NROC.
And they'll let you in there and then just play their harpsichord?
Probably not.
Okay, we got a couple of doggos here.
This doesn't look familiar.
I think this is where I went with a kid. This is the maze. Stock squeaky door sound effects.
Does it have to be the same one each time? That does look copper.
Locks from the other side. Didn't I come from that side though? Didn't I run through the maze and come through here with a kid? And then the kid went somewhere else?
Did you go into a... what do you call it? A gully?
I don't even... What?
Copper door, open with the key. Yeah, he says to jump into the gully. I saw you go into like a canal before. That looked new to me.
You can just jump out of that. This kind of seemed like the game where you wouldn't be able to do that.
Infinite height fences.
Yeah. I wonder if I can get to anything that way.
Oh, no way. Even if you could, it wouldn't be worth the effort. What the hell was that?
One of those skeleton bonehead guys that spit fireballs.
I hate skeleton bonehead guys that spit fireballs.
They're not a fan of you either.
Is that the door that you found before?
When?
The one that was locked from the other side?
I very much doubt it.
It looks the same.
All doors look the same.
Yeah, they do. Racist.
I'm racist against doors.
Mm-hmm. And racist. You've got to play Fire Emblem 7 so we can make fun of Dorcas together.
Why can't we start now? Fucking Dorcas. What a doof.
He's quite the doof, and also his name is Dorcas. Actually, it's Dorcas. There's an official voice line in it, and they officially said Dorcas.
Man. The stuff between the bars just looks so bad. Looks like it's just made of shadow.
It's kind of blobular.
Oh god.
They're gonna latch on to your ankles.
Yeah, I'm just wandering the same maze over and over. I don't know where I'm going.
Like, if it was just a maze, that would be one thing. But you've
I
also
like
got to figure out what the hell you're
explored
doing.
the maze and then nothing leads anywhere.
Where was that ravine that you found before? The canal.
Jump! No! Why is it so hard to avoid that guy's poison? He just sees you and then just decides to poison you. Just
Also,
always
why
will.
is a rock poisoning you?
Can I please not be fucking poisoned the rest of the fight? Why is that gray bar there? You seeing that? There's a gray vertical
Can you
bar.
not pick up that item?
It's holy water. I don't want to replace my cross.
Oh, I thought it was a potion. Snake.
I guess there's no way to really know unless I try it, and then it's too late to go back.
Uh-huh.
Even though ever since Rondo of Blood, they know about the item recovery thing. For some games, they just decided they didn't want to have that.
After kind of, sort of, getting into ROM hacking for Link to the Past, I can respect to that they just couldn't figure out how to do a lot of stuff. But this is programmed in C.
This is Konami. They don't have an excuse. They know what they're doing. So is this what you're talking about?
Maybe?
There's nothing here.
Is there another spot with these? This is the smallest canal I've ever seen in my life. Goddamn sprite trees.
This area has nothing in it.
What in the world? Do we just want to watch a speedrun of this game?
I would not enjoy a speedrun of this game.
I wouldn't disenjoy it, but also I know what would be in it.
I'm back here. I don't know what to do. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know why I'm even playing this game.
Worse yet, I've told you exactly what to do, and neither of us can make any sense out of it. And now it's raining. Great.
And now our watch has ended.
Actually, I like rain in video games.
Yeah, it's nice. I just don't want to get rained on in real life.
Yeah.
Is it possible to kill this guy without getting poisoned? That's what I want to know. God, that's so annoying. I want to keep him targeted. The camera just decides to look opposite or perpendicular to him.
That's pretty bad.
Fuck!
Okay, it was
No matter what you do, he's going to poison you. And you had to waste a fucking item. What's this?
That's not the items. I can understand the interest in enemies being able to do crushing things against you, but there should always be a way not to get hit by that. Oof.
We don't know where to go.
We have no idea where to go or what to do. I looked up a guide and I still can't figure it out.
And this fucking shit blob monster keeps poisoning me.
We keep on getting poisoned. And then these
There's
snakes
nothing you can fucking do about
come
it.
out of nowhere, just latch onto their ankles, just dangle from them.
Oh, great. A fork in the road. Bet.
I think it just goes around
Both
that
of which
thing.
lead to the wrong
Wait,
place.
wait. Is that not a mausoleum in there?
Well, I don't have a rose with a jewel in it or whatever to get in.
Iron thorn. When the morning sunlight reflects off the red rose, the enclosed jewel shall be set free.
What red rose?
Okay, so I need to find a red rose then. There's a rose brooch.
Fucking give me that, bitch.
Now jog to the fenced-in area, open the gate, and smash open the 4 torches. 3 have red jewels, and another contains the rose brooch.
That's. I need the rose to get into that fenced-in area.
This might be a different fenced-in area.
So just wander around until I find another fenced-in area. I'm pretty sure I would have already checked it if I'd seen it. I'm checking everything I see in this game. And I've just gotten to the point where I'm wandering around the same areas over and over, never seeing anything new.
Facing the main entrance to the hedge maze, jog down and open the gates? Where is this? Oh! A suit of armor. I actually know what they're talking about here. You stand at the top of a flight of stairs, walk down the stairs, and you see a set of doors, a white jewel, a suit of armor, and a scroll.
Okay, that's in there. So now what?
Once he departs, feel free to reach down for the scroll and buy something from him. Don't forget to save the right gem. Head out the double doors. You're once again outside the villa, facing the main entrance to the hedge maze.
Yeah.
Jog down, open the gates. You can now access the additional section of the maze. First, you should get the red jewel and some holy water available. Now jog to the fenced-in area and open the gate.
No, I can't. I've just been to the fenced-in area. I cannot open that gate.
The fenced-in area is the one that requires the red brooch, right?
It requires the red.
Well, this says you get the red brooch in there.
Well, it says it's locked, and I don't have any button that says open anyway.
And that exit into the castle is the downstairs?
Yes.
Because the downstairs is supposed to be new. Yeah, it just says jog down and open the gates. And now you're in a new area. You get the red jewel, some holy water, and jog to the fenced-in area. It just says jog
Is
to the
there a picture?
There you go.
The maze garden key has been used. Wow, that is an awful picture.
This is what I'm dealing with this phone.
I don't like it. Why am I even walking? Anywhere I go is going to be a place I've been many, many times. There's nothing new in here. It's not worth the time to walk through all this. It's just going to piss me off.
Even if you could jump that far, it's just going to be an invisible wall.
Well, I've got to do something. 'Cause I'm not going to go to the same place I've been to many, many times.
And you sure that's the downstairs, right?
Yes. It's right on the other side of this door is that suit of armor.
Yeah, that's the downstairs.
Suit of armor.
Yeah, that's exactly the area that's talking about. So according to this guy, there should be a fenced-in area.
Yep, and I can't go in. So is there something earlier in the guide that he did that I have not done?
Demon. Remember the ghost room with 3 doors. The door past the second ghost room. We see 3 rooms to make up the archive. One room where you find a vase with flowers to purify you when you touch them. What? Beyond that room, we find a room containing Audrey's diary. Offers a clue about how to get the fountain pillar to rise. Going to simply head to the ghost room and exit to the room double doors.
I have not gotten that fountain pillar to rise because I have no idea how to do it.
Well, there's a ghost room with 3 doors. I don't know what the hell that's supposed to mean.
What the hell is that supposed to mean?
There's a ghost door with 3 doors. One room.
He's talking about. I mean, this is kind of a ghost room.
Does it have 3 doors?
Yes.
Maybe. The door past the second ghost room door leads to 3 rooms that make up the archives. In one, you find flowers that purify you when you touch them. Beyond that room, you find a room containing Audrey's diary.
Can everybody be dead so I can just explore? I don't want to be constantly pressing B on everything. I cannot carry any more of this item? What item?
You can't carry any more angry cheetah masks.
This is awful. I don't even know what I need to throw down.
Rose, chicken on is the only thing that makes sense to me. Oh, you lost the key.
Yeah, I used it in the storeroom.
Oh, and there was nothing of import there, huh?
There's a safe crystal
Great.
and some meat. Okay.
Well, that's
So I
weird.
wasn't getting the mask itself. I was taking some chicken out of it.
Of course.
Oh.
Why couldn't you figure
This is the
that
fastest
out?
way to move.
Might be.
It's also the fastest way to guarantee that I'll never get laid.
Well, you've got a daughter now, so that doesn't matter as much.
I mean, this character, not me. For real, me.
There's some people that are into that. Go into the whichever room is on that wall over there that you haven't been into yet.
Here?
Maybe.
I've been in there. That's the hallway.
All right, not that room then.
The other one just goes right back down to that statue.
Why? Why does that take so long?
Wait. Are the red jewels just the thing I need to use items? Because I've already got 99 of those. I should probably stop picking them up.
Oh, I thought they were money.
No, money is money.
How do you get money then?
They drop bags of money sometimes.
So this game does have a way of restoring your health. You just have to farm for it.
Yeah. This one I went in and there was a dead end.
Oh, this is just frustrating. Why can't we just go? The game's...
I just want to go. I don't play Castlevania games to run around and try to figure out where the hell I'm supposed to go next.
I kind of appreciate it. But it's just... Oh, is this not where you came from? What's out here?
This leads back to the fountain.
Does it?
Mm-hmm.
This is the open area. That's scenery is a wall.
You should say that next time somebody like takes you somewhere with a nice view. Yeah, no, that's just a painting. I'm not impressed. What? But we're really here.
Oh my god. I don't know. I just don't know.
Okay, so there's a couple of rooms I haven't been in a while. That leads back out to that fountain. And I have no freaking clue what to do out there. And where does this go?
Oh, back out here. Is there an enclosed area here that you can go into?
Is this where the freaking skeleton motorcycles are?
Oh, you better believe your ass.
My
Yeah.
ass has been known to lie to me a lot, though.
What?
I remember last time the bikers showed up, it kind of pissed me off.
They're not great enemies, but they are the best part of this game.
This is faster, isn't it? It looks like stuff moving past me
It's
faster.
faster.
So you gotta jump around like you're in a ballet.
Jump animations don't really have bent knees, do they? You're just suddenly in the air.
It's because games that do have an animation before you jump suck. I don't want it to be realistic. I want it to be fun. I want it to jump right now when I press the button.
Yeah, games are better when you press a button, something happens.
Yeah, don't try to impress me with how good your animations are.
Just have a game for me to play.
What is going on? Is this a new area, or am I just back to that other maze I was stuck in?
There's no way of knowing.
Did these connect up somehow? They did. I know that place.
And you're sure that's exactly the same place, and not something that just looks exactly the same?
Yes. This door to the right is the same. This cage area looks the same. It's gonna have that same dumb message about sunlight.
Rose. Well, that's the only fenced-in area I've ever seen.
And I cannot get in. Period.
When a guide can't even help us. Like, I feel like with Sekiro, at least a guide helps us. Not against boss fights, because boss fights are just stupid. But at least we can kind of figure out where to go. Okay, well, at least we found the spot where Henry got out.
It's not necessary. Who cares if it's necessary? I want to. Isn't that enough? You should just be honest and say, I'm sorry, but your wishes do not align with the wishes of the character that you're controlling. So you can't have what you want. Just say that if that's how you're going to be.
Now head through the nearest exit, saving at the white jewel along the way. Exit into the courtyard and climb into the fountain. Touch it. The game will ask you if you want to search the rose brooch.
Yeah, no, that's not a thing. So that door is a waste, NATO, of my time on soon.
So the courtyard, the fenced-in area this guide says to go into is the one that requires the rose brooch to get into. Is it not possible that it gave you the rose brooch? Like, it would make more sense that you'd have to go into it.
Look at all that stuff up there that I can't have.
And some of that might be necessary to beat the game.
I see a rose-looking thing up there. Maybe that's the rose brooch. Can't really tell. Definitely looks significant. So, how do you raise this platform? Does the guide say anything about how to raise this platform? Which of these gravestones do I hit?
Scrolling back a lot. Why do so many games suck?
Bitch.
I can't find anything. Oh, there's a rose garden. Fuck! Position yourself so that you're looking at the roses surrounding the pillar opposite of the entryway. Wait for sunrise. Right after 6 a.m., a red rose appears. So, we couldn't get into that fenced-in area to get to the rose brooch because we didn't have a rose. So we have to find the rose now.
Where do you find a rose?
Let's see. Open the only door on the balcony. You step into a short hallway with a view of the hedges. Walk to the door on the far side. Because you picked up the Rose Garden Key in the maze, the door opens.
I don't have a Rose Garden Key.
You might have gotten it.
This sucks.
It really does.
And this statue is a sprite.
I'm okay with sprite trees. I'm not okay with sprite statues.
So still no idea how to raise this thing? I feel like I need to do this before I do anything else.
Oh. Refer to the map? You have a map? I don't see a map.
Nope. No map. I'm not pressing L. I'm not falling for it. Bitch. How long does it take for sunrise in this game to come?
Well, there's a clock on the top left.
Oh.
Here we go. Open the gate and stop to pick up a rose beef, move to the second gates into the courtyard. Citizens wish to attack right away, bypass them, head to the white jewel on the grave. Save your progress, jump off the grave towards this corner where an ancient cross shaped pokes out of the ground. Head diagonally across the courtyard, bypassing the fountain, and jump over the fence. Blast any skeletons or ghosts. Look closely at the gravestones. One on the far side of the fence has a message about a pillar sleeping beneath the fountain. Head to the tombstone by the white jewel and try to read it. You're told about a switch and ask whether you want to press it. Say yes. I'll go over to the fountain where you see two tombstones very close together. Go to the one on the left, press the switch on the tombstone.
I didn't even just understand the first thing. I went to like a diagonal leaning cross and I can't interact with it.
Head to the tombstone by the white jewel.
That's the first step?
Yes.
Come on. God. Press it?
Yeah. Go to the fountain where you see two tombstones fairly close together.
Yeah.
Press the one on the left. Wait, that's three close together.
The other one's a little bit more separated.
Okay.
And it's not by the fountain.
Go to the tombstone on the right and read it. And press that one. Now jog to the left of the tombstone towards the villa. Behind a stone fence sits another tombstone.
This? That a stone fence?
That might be a stone fence.
Could have fooled me. Looks like a rotten tree fell over.
You can't read this damaged tombstone, but it has a switch. Press it. Behind you, a pillar raises into the air beside the fountain.
How are we supposed to know what order to do that in?
The one on the far side of the fence has a message about a pillar sleeping beneath the fountain. That's the only clue that I'm saying here.
Let me guess, I can't pick up the money.
You pick up the money.
No, damn it.
Ghost.
Why is this so awkward? Alright. Sun card. Is this just like it automatically makes it turn to daytime? Is that what that is?
It might be.
It's like an actual consumable and not a key item. Moon card, I guess. Purifying.
Can you get up there?
Okay, give me it. Is this what I need to make it daytime for? Is this gonna turn into a rose?
No, I think that's in a different room.
I feel like this is gonna open in the daytime. The image of a rose is engraved in the stone on the fountain.
You'll find Crest Half B at the top of the first flight of stairs near the center of the maze. You'll find a Rose Garden Key. I think we have those. Head back into the villa and through the door you used to leave the first time. So you have the right room, into the main room and up the grand staircase. Check out the two corners of the balcony and blast the two bases.
It says I need the rose brooch in order to get to the top of the fountain. What?
What?
I haven't had it though, and I'm up here.
Ugh.
It requires a thorn key to get inside. Have I ever gotten a thorn key? How the hell can I know that?
I just don't know.
Reinhardt and Carrie can neither find the rose brooch during their respective adventures, nor do they need it. Who am I playing as?
I don't think it's either of those.
Since the platform to reach the top of the fountain rises by itself at certain times of day instead. So, one of them says, so for one of them you need a rose brooch, and for the others you just do it at a certain time of the day. But neither one of those lines up with my experience, which is that you hit the switches in a certain order.
Oh my god.
And why do you want to get up here? If you need the rose brooch to get up here, why do you want to be up here? What is up here? It says, pull yourself up to the very top of the fountain and take a look at it. Drop down and head back to the White Jewel Estate. It doesn't tell me why I'm looking at it or what it is. I feel like you should mention that. If it's just a hint, then say that.
What year were these guides written?
Probably around 2000.
Yeah, that's probably right.
the roast beef and a power-up. To get the stuff on the fountain, you must pull the switches on the tombstones in the correct order. There's a clue in the archives, but if you can't wait that long, check the secrets. I didn't. What are the archives? What were the clues?
Is this worse than Castlevania 2?
It says, take the brooch back to the fountain in the beginning area, climb to the top, and check out the sparkle. You now have the other crest half. Do I have another crest half just because I looked at that?
It didn't say anything about that.
How do I know if I have it or not?
I don't know. You just need a step-by-step walkthrough that tells you every...
I guess this won't give it to me unless I have the rose brooch. So how do you get that? Use the thorn key in the gate and collect the goodies and the rose brooch.
Okay, then you need the thorn key.
What gate? Is there a video?
That has to be that closed-in area that you found.
There has to be a video. That would help so much. Preferably not a 10-minute long one. God, this is awful quality. 240p. I mean, I guess this game probably is 240p, but when you upload that to YouTube, they compress the hell out of it.
Gross.
Rose Garden Key. Have I gotten that yet? It's just in one of these torches. I'm smashing every one of those that I see, so I must have gotten that.
Yeah, I think you got all the ones that you can get from there.
God, this area is so tedious. What?
I need to find the next one. So I was thinking you go through that area, and then there's a thing there.
Find the circular fence where you found the rose brooch with Cornell. Am I Cornell?
I think you're at Cornell. Yeah, I think go inside, go upstairs, leave through that door, go through that hallway, and when you're outside, look at the roses. And make it quick because it's nighttime.
Where am I going? This way?
Yeah. This is just going to be a hallway, yeah. It has a quote-unquote view of the garden. And I think lines indicating rain. Now stare at the roses and wait until...
These roses?
Maybe? Oh, come on. Because it's gay. Short hallway with a view to the hedges. Walk to the door on the far side because you have the Rosebush Garden Key. In the maze, the door opens. Step into the room beyond. You have now entered the Rose Garden.
Filled with the fragrance of roses.
Look at the surrounding roses in polar opposite of the entryway and wait for sunrise. Is this really it? Like, how would you know that this was it? Who would ever wait here until sunrise? Why not just have the rose there for you to pick?
Didn't the hint say you're supposed to have like a stone or something? Or maybe it was saying it since I don't know. I thought it was like an obtainable item I had to have, and then you look at that in the sunrise. I never would have thought it would just be like this.
That door was the hint?
That very easily missable stuff that just looks like background flavor. Why does the lighting keep changing?
It's thundering.
Oh. Then how come I don't hear it?
It's a very quiet, well-behaved thunder.
I got fast.
Ooh.
How long does it take to turn today? Like, is it only just not midnight?
It's probably midnight right now. Well, the minute hand is going rather quickly. Let me see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think each hour is half a minute.
Should I just use the sun card?
Maybe. Are you saving those for anything else?
I don't know. Might be a time when we really need them. God, the camera is so janky. Look at the way it just jerks all over the place. Did you have a nice shower?
Yeah, it's so good.
Good night, you go back to sleep.
Do you remember having to do this, Sarah?
But I don't remember anything from the
How far did you get with it?
I think we finished it, but I was never the one to
Oh, okay. Apparently what we have to do is wait in this room until sunrise, and then we get a flower that turns into a key.
How did you...
I have no idea. I got no indication from that, from the only clue that there was of this thing, and it was one of those like very flowery things that doesn't actually give you any information. It's better than running around that maze, though.
You know, at least in this game you can jump and then change your direction in midair. So, it's confirmed this game is better than Castlevania 3.
Yeah. And also in this game, when you jump it in the direction that you tell it to jump. So it's better than Sekiro.
Yeah. And there's never a time where I press a parry button and it doesn't parry.
That's true. That's very technically true. You know, in both Skyward Sword and Twilight Princess, I feel like the parry action there always worked.
Why does he do that with his hands when he comes back?
You just gotta
He's got some pretty skinny legs.
I got them some muscle on them. Alright, it's sunrise. Let's
Whoa,
get some glowy.
something happened. You have the thorn key. I finally have the thorn key. Where's the rose brooch though?
You have to go back into that fenced off area.
So this opens that test
Yeah.
area. Oh, Jesus. What a pain in the ass. This is just awful.
And like, nothing about the game would signify that that's how you. I kind of love that anyway. Can you just jump down? Yeah. That's a time save. Never have to pick up that key ever again.
Because I'm definitely never playing this game again.
Oh, you are learning the speedrun strats?
Some people out there, they learn to speedrun a game that is no fun to speedrun just because nobody else is doing it and they want to be the world record holder of something. And I just think that's sad. Okay, which way to the fenced in area?
What about the Pokemon speedrun, where you do memory manipulation in order to skip straight to the credits, and it takes like 45 seconds?
That's a thing, alright. Arbitrary code execution.
It's odd to me that the most popular speedruns are the ones that destroy the game the most. It's gotta be safe when he goes down, right? Why do mudmen poison you? You're supposed to put mud on poison to protect yourself from poison.
Double bitch slap. Fucking finally! I have to do that every time I come across this dickhead?
I would have passed them. How is this like almost the same year as Symphony of the Night?
Yeah, 2 years after Symphony of the Night.
I guess that they just spent all the resources making everything in 3D.
Yeah.
They just made it in 2D. They could have just made a really good 2D Castlevania game.
But then they probably would not have been able to sell it.
Did they sell these games?
I mean, they couldn't have sold it to the higher ups. Say, hey, we want to put this on the.
We want to make a good game.
And they say, nope. Kids these days want 3D. They want new. They want special. Fucking finally, I'm in. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. You can keep that.
Do you remember what the rose brooch was used on?
I take it back to the fountain, right?
I seem to remember that.
If I can remember how to get there quickly.
Cornell walks in on a man, demanding that his wife let him in the door. But that's no man, it's Master Aldry, the vampire. That feels very much like an AI-generated script. Oh god, it goes on. Once Aldry decides to make a nice lunch, you need to keep your distance. Give yourself the best chance against Aldry. Take the high ground. Haul yourself. Run for the bed in a corner and haul yourself up. From there you can blast the vampire with impunity. After he takes enough damage, he turns into a bat. Give the bat another blast or two and it dies, leaving you a measly bag of gold.
It's no use, vampire. I have the high ground. Oh, skeleton with motorcycle.
That's part of the game. I love how awkwardly slow the motorcycle is too.
Yeah, it's very, very slow. There he is again. Just slid and exploded.
I'm trying to look up where to use the rose brooch. If I had the Control F feature, this would be a lot easier.
Oh, he's shooting at me with a Gatling gun.
Oh no. He's not doing a very good job at it. There we go. Here it is.
I guess he did the best he could. Am I actually in a new area, or did they just respawn motor skeletons now that I've done something new?
I'm sure it's a second. I think you've done all of the...
Yeah, I've been down this way. Yes, save.
Okay, rose brooch. We just got that.
Hopefully this platform is still raised.
Thank goodness. How would you know to wait for that flower? And how would you know how to get up here?
And now I have crest half A.
Alright, is that actually in your item list?
So the douchebag who wrote, click on this and then you will have it. All he had to do was say, and you will put the rose brooch in there and then you'll have the crest. That would have completely sealed the whole thing. But no, he had to leave that one glaring gap.
Check your items. Check the bottom of them. Fuck, that means that we need to find the crest half B.
It's got a creepy bat painted on it. I don't know how you can tell. Doesn't look like anything to me.
It doesn't look like anything to me. Is the babying?
Where can I go now? What's new?
You need to find crest half B.
Where the hell is that?
Unless you've already put crest half B into whatever the fuck this is. It says when you return to the maze, the Frankenstein gardener waits for you. Head to the copper door. We don't know where the copper door is, do we?
I don't know about no copper door.
I think we did use the copper door, so one of those doors is just coppered. I don't know what they're talking about here. It says when you return to the maze, the Frankenstein gardener waits for you. Head to the copper door and open it with your key. Once you get beyond the door, jump into the gully, climb up the bridge, climb over, follow the gully to a secret area with a torch that conceals a roast beef. Trot over the bridge, smash the torch, grab the pure ampule, check your health, eat a little chicken if you need it, and save up the white jewel. Touch the front of the building. Did you get any information out of any of the words I just said?
No.
I have no idea what he's talking about. So I think you either need to find crest half B or to figure out where we put crest half B.
Crest half B can be found in a torch at the top of a stone structure in the middle of the hedge maze.
I feel like we have to have found that one by now. Which might mean that we just put that away.
says crest half A. Okay, where's the rest of this guy's run of the game? Do you have a part 8? Yes. But I had to go to his channel to find it. He must be playing on an emulator. That looks way too clean.
It's weird how that thing on an emulator makes it look better.
Yeah, because you can turn off the hardware anti-aliasing. Okay, I don't recognize any of this. Maybe it was in an earlier part. Ugh.
It's just impossible to find any information, and it's impossible to make progress without information.
Why can't you just show me a picture? No, I don't want a big old text walkthrough. I just want one picture.
The hell was that?
Some spam bullshit.
It was very annoying.
First Google page, most of the results for Crest FB are like Game Shark codes to just give it to you.
Of course.
You'll encounter 3 motorcycle skeletons along the way, no problem. Pick up the purifying and cure ampule as well. Enter the maze through the wood door. The area is yours to explore for now. Watch out for bone pillars, earthborns, and little snakes. There are 2 items you need, Crest Half B and the Rose Garden Key. The Crest Half B is left, right, then up the stairway from the entrance to the maze. Unusual finding a stairway in the middle of a garden leading to nothing. The Rose Garden Key is, if it's one of those stairs that just goes up and leads to nothing, or has like a torch up there, I should have already found that.
That's what it sounded like when I was reading through it. It sounded like something that you should already have. So it's possible you put it that into its slot, and you just needed to put Crest Half A into its slot, And it should
Alright.
be good, but I don't know where to do that.
You don't know where to put the crest?
No. I tried very hard.
Yeah, this guy mentions crest have A after B. So, it's not just me. Make your way back to the Rose Garden. Go through the other door into the living area of the villa, or the villa. Hit the candle for the red jewels. Go up the stairs, turn right for a knife. Go into the first door on the left. Cutscene. Looks like a bedroom. There's a man knocking on the door, begging for his wife to open the door. We did that way before we got crest F A. She tells him to go away, but he's so thirsty he needs a drink. It's Aldry, the curator of the villa. Careful not to buy too much from Renan during the game or he'll fight you at the castle keep. Well, that's good to know. Copper door will be in front of you. Use the copper key. Run through the little stream to the right. And just onto the bridge. Turn left at the bridge and you'll see a torch. Oh my god, this is so awful without pictures or video.
Mm-hmm. I have no idea what they're talking about, ever.
Oh wow. And the walkthrough actually ends here. It says the rest will come later in time. Just be patient. Well,
How many years ago was that?
let's see if he even has a date. I don't see a date.
It's fine,
But
whatever.
he's got he lists a Hotmail address, so that kind of dates him, right? This has to be old. The way it's all written, it just looks like. Oh, here it is. April 1st, 2000.
Okay, just
So-
wait 21 more years, and he'll
Yeah, just
come
be
out with next
patient.
year.
It's definitely coming. So let's watch this video. The guy beating the game. Okay, there he is with Henry. As long as you wear the pendant, the wolves will watch out for you. Did we give him a pendant?
Nothing I know of.
Okay, here he gets the brooch. There he goes. I assume back to get part A. Okay, that woman gives you the copper key. We've already talked to her, and she didn't give us the key this time, so she must have already done it.
Mm-hmm.
So here he's getting the part. Skip ahead more. Running through the house again. Talking to the shop. Back outside. Straight through. What? He's back in the house? Okay. And where do you put the crest? Where did he just go? Oh, I guess he forgot. He had to turn around and go back because he missed the crest part A. Okay, here he jumps into the water, goes around a corner. Wait, what was that? Oh, just some meat. Oh, I think I've already gotten that. Okay, here's that save crystal again. Oh, so it was right next to that save crystal where we started when we started the game up today. That's where you put the crest there.
Do you know how to find that?
Not really, okay. We definitely already put one part in there. Yeah, I watched the start of our stream and you can see there's already one piece in there.
Okay, let's finish this terrible section off.
I can figure out how to get there.
How long has the stream been going on?
An hour and a half.
Oof.
Yeah.
I guess we made progress, but it doesn't feel that way.
Find those stairs and go to where they're leading. If you go downstairs, it leads into some water. And you go right, and then jump up on the bridge. Oh man! Oh, I gotta go into the maze again. I don't ever want to go into this maze again.
I don't ever want the entire camera to be obscured by a stained glass night ever again. Honestly, I do kind of love those stained glass nights.
Why? What? You really want me to press the button twice? Does somebody hard code that in there? Fucking asshole. Okay, so this should lead to it. This leads me into yes. Okay, so we should be there now.
This is that mode that I was talking about before.
I'm sure we're talking about it. Wait, is this it? No, shit. It's not gonna open back up, is it? Oh, it did. I guess I just went the wrong direction. Okay, so I'll just save here and then pop it in and see what happens. Probably a boss fight.
I think it just goes to a new area.
I would love a new area.
Wait, this game has bosses?
Oh man, this game is a pain in the ass enough if you are keeping track of what's going on.
Oh, it's a boss fight. Whoa, yeah. Fuck him up, get him, get him, get him, get him, get him, get him. You. Kick his ass. Owned. She's got a hot outfit. She's a ghost that makes you even hotter.
Huh. It let me save my jewels.
That's polite. Why isn't that always an option? You're dancing on a man's grave.
And it even gave me most of them back already.
Wait, this is a new area, right?
It's a coffin.
Just create that coffin. Why is there just a random spike and a random person impaled on it?
Who says he's random?
Why is there a specific spike with a specific person on him?
It looks like he has a mouth for a stomach. Where have we seen that before?
I see that all the time. I see it in WoW.
Oh, I'm thinking of Typing of the Dead. I think there's some kind of weird boss monster who's got a mouth for a stomach that looks kind of like that.
It was in a Studio Ghibli film. I think Spirited Away.
It seems like there's also something like that in that Berserk game on Dreamcast.
Oh, I'm sure. This is not a new area. This is just a room.
It's just a room with one easy boss fight. And I can't leave. I almost spazzed through the gate there. Oh, I think I can.
I think you can spaz through the door.
I think I can, what do they call it in Mario 64? The super fast backward jump thing?
Yeah.
Can't get there that way. Oh. Well, I tried that.
You did try that.
I'm going in a coffin, Sarah.
Found a hidden path. Uh-huh.
There we go.
Oh, is that music? This game has music in it? Yeah, I've got no Steam.
Yeah.
Well, on the plus side, the next time we pick this game up, it might be a lot more fun than what we just did. On the other side, that's not really saying much.
It can't really not be a lot more fun. Whoa, what the kind of idle animation was that?
He's got an idle animation. He's She's got some kickboxing